both of them. No can openers to go. Newer's looking for the cross. He gets swung on by Surf. That's the very first pick of this series. I don't think they expected Surf to take such a full frontal assault. He loses the duel to Gomez. He knew he was there, but just cannot pull trigger fast enough. Another shot by Gomez on the Canadian right as the Sens wall hides his tracks. Ambi dies, Rexon on the board to keep numbers close, but OXG in pretty good shape with 40 seconds left.
Beautiful swing so far. Now how can the old duo of Rebellion make this happen? Rexon and Grixer.
Down goes Grixer at the hands of Hat, who shoots away at the corpse just for added measure. And now it's Richie. Waiting for that Sens wall to disappear. He's got the cross held on Hat. Hat seems to know this. Rexon getting around it, vaulting on over, diffuser down. Yaga will now cover, and they're prepared and ready for Rexon. Best attacking team in the tournament, and they don't.
As long as Auction don't know where he is, it's going to be hard to cover, but at the same time, they're just happy to use the clock to clear out these cameras. 23 seconds, they need to go for a drop.
Ambi's playing this so slowly. So well, but Hat plays it better. Not ideal at all. Grenade will now go out as Newers thought somebody might be in the rat corner. Maybe it just takes care of some of the gadgetry. Hat is inside the site with diffuser at the halfway mark. Kaid of Rexon punished. Newers lining up 3 kills in very short order. He dies at the hands of his teammates. Yaga with 1 and Gomez from above, and my. Yet to pick up a kill. Yaga attempt to go for a plant there, by the way, and drop the diffuser. I don't know if he was anticipating it or not. Oh, Ambi is down below. An easy death. There goes the Nitro cell. Clear as day. Gomez now at the door to try and hold this round for his team. Diaz will need to cover as Gomez is exposed. And it's Surf to get the job done. Speech from the coach and maybe just settling into the game is paid off. Now it's the Dokkaebi of Yaga stepping into Guman, slowed by the Banshee, led right into a trap that Grixer is happy to welcome him into. 2 players now in the same spot. Gomez and Diaz will have to go for the vault into the bomb site. That is a precarious place to be in, Jesse. Surf will continue to slow them down. The clash is being so instrumental as the rest of Shopify Rebellion just sits and waits. There is a reality where both of these OXG players survive, and the clock makes it happen. Neither of them die. Diaz and Gomez give us nothing.
Yeah.
Modern technology.
I think Canadians set the team up really nicely for this final defense.
Completely agree. Goyo canisters last for 20 seconds, so that'll be about 25 seconds still left on the clock.
Newers could work a vert pick. That would be a massive play, but I'm not sure he can find anything with the current angles he has open.
About time now for the flames to dissipate, and an opening appears for Oxygen to sweep through the bomb site. They had a good read. They know Rexon's in there. Do they realize Surf is still tucked into the corner? Ambi, the lone casualty amidst this push. OXG tripping up as they burst into the bomb site. Newers and Diaz, the last 2 standing now. Newers taking an awful lot of damage. What remains of him is all that's left, but Surf and Rexon are very quick to get us to point. Down goes Gomez. We almost spoke it into existence. Surf is traded out as Canadian stands amidst the cacophony of explosions, shooting through the floor as Ambi will give a sightline onto the diffuser. Canadian still getting the read onto the Bandit, not able to collect Yaga in time. The Yog Dog slips through the line of defenses. Down goes Rexon. Canadian does answer back. Ambi still down below. Canadian doubled up on. Inadequate coverage. Grixer not in a position to really influence this main floor take. Now it's Ambi to watch over that diffuser. He gives his position away maybe a bit too early. 1 goes on diffuser. Grixer stops him in his tracks. Newers will drop down. No time for the diffuser, irrespective of what happens. But the Rebellion get the final 2 kills either way. The running at the moment, though, a great opportunity for Rexon to pick up the very first kill for his team. Surf also on the board. The deficit is completely gone. Diffuser being planted. Grixer at the halfway point. Rexon and Surf to cover. He hears the pitter-patter of feet as they walk in ever closer. Rexon gets 1 down. Diaz is dropped as well, and a flurry of kills. 5 unanswered kills by the Rebellion. smoke arrow as well from Surf. So the tools are certainly there for the Rebellion. Whether they'll be able to pull it off or not is the real question. Yaga's tucked into a corner. Nitrocell goes off. Yaga falters. Nobody dies on the side of Shopify Rebellion. Now it's Rexon to swing onto the door. Gomez out-dueling him. Is there a flank coming in for OXG? Does not appear so for the moment. So instead it will be a direct sight hit. A 4v4 with only 10 seconds left. This is gonna get very messy. Senswall goes out. Newer swings. Grixer takes him down. Another Senswalls will go as Canadian on very limited HP. Gunning them down is Grixer. Canadian manages to pull it off. He's all by his lonesome. It's him and Diaz. Shopify Rebellion want to go to match point, but Diaz outduels the veteran and now has to be wary of anything that might be on the ground amidst the smoke. He takes his time and finds nothing but the diffuser.
The roam clear, not that successful. Finish big garage. Will the flank be better, though, this time around for OXG?
Nobody active to watch that flank drone. It was turned the wrong way, too. So Yaga will be able to catch Surf off guard. Surf's attention is elsewhere. Yaga beheading him. That's the upstairs coverage. A much more linear assault will now come out from Shopify Rebellion, all because of Yaga's patience. Newer still hunted down as a second player from the Rebellion. Will post up top. Canadian drop by Gomez. OXG hitting their shots as Yaga has not relented in this position. The job will get impossibly difficult as Diffuser is dropped and Rexon will have to fight two separate players on different parts of the map. No opportunity to get the Diffuser down despite his best efforts that Shopify Rebellion wanted. Canadian finding an opportunity, though, to exploit the lack of knowledge of this team. Diffuser almost down. It gets blown up by a Nitrocell. Yaga saving the round at the last second, and OXG winning most of their engagements. Newers and Diaz last two standing. Now it's Rexon's turn with kit in hand. He wants to find a place where they cannot watch him the same way, and he might have done that, but he's a little worried about that hatch above. These kill holes are excellent, by the way, and I believe there will be a window over towards Rexon's position. He falls off the diffuser. They're looking for kills, 2 seconds left. It's all up to Grixer to lock this one out. Grixer taking one down, but meanwhile, Diaz gets the pick.
Let's fucking go, boy.
Playing more towards green.
Gomez dropped from down below. Surf shooting through the floor. He had another red pick. Right now, overtime looking very likely between these two teams. Obviously doesn't bode well for Shopify Rebellion needing to go to OT on their own map, but we did talk early on about how evenly matched these teams have been. If you think this should have been a cakewalk for Shopify Rebellion, well, I think your read on the matchup is not fully formed. Canadian looking for some coverage. He's finding it at this point. Grixer dies at the hands of Diaz, but both teams trade one as now the clock will run 40 seconds to pull this off. And while they continue to trade, those numbers will forever benefit the team that's ahead. Hat botching an opportunity to take down one of the players down below. He's got the shield on his back, and these 7 seconds will feel like eternity. Nobody's in place to stop him, except for Rexon, who runs right up and takes him down, but that was still a little too close for comfort. Here, Rexon many rounds ago said he'd be playing for kills. He finds a golden opportunity onto Ambi, catching him completely off guard as he's now made his way downstairs. We'll be on a collision course with Canadian, and well, I don't love Canadian's chances in a 1v1 gunfight against a lot of these youngsters. Let me tell you what, the defenders crushing the Rebellion as they trickle on in. Surf, though, his luck runs out at the final second of the round as Diaz puts OXG on the map point. Oxygen has an advantage of 1 and can spend the next minute and 15 seconds cruising to the final round and the final moment. OXG takes out another. Down goes Canadian. This is Shopify Rebellion's map, by the way, and they're going to continue to swing. But Gomez is on one. Oxygen doubled up on Shopify Rebellion. Tough position to be in. At any moment, this fighting could break out. Grixer's now been dropped. Surf is on a single point of HP. Oxygen looking to snuff the life out of this Rebellion. Surf putting in some serious work. Hat secures the kill onto Grixer. Blow a kiss Surf's way and he'll drop. He has so little HP. He'll play the short Play it slow. Gomez does so as well, but there's just not enough there for Shopify Rebellion to hang on. OXG started off this map as the better team. Got placed inside of Moto, just where Canadian died, but a bit more trepidation on the side of the Rebellion. Yaga holding this tight angle, and it'll be a standoff between the two. The question is who prevails. Rexon drops, so it's a 2v2. As both of these teams are getting their licks in, not a lot of time left. Surf dies, Grixer with Diffuser. He now will emerge from the same spot in Moto that they buried two of his teammates. Shot away at by Newers as now Grixer takes out one and runs for the engagement, trying to bait out the Valkyrie. It'll come down to the wire, and he just doesn't have enough time. A great game of keep away for OXG as they survive the first round.
Could go for Jim Window as well. They'll take their time to clear out the util. Newers down below. Where is he going?
Well, Gomez is trapped in between a rock and a hard place. You mentioned where Newers was. Well, he's the last one standing. One kill as Shopify Rebellion gets ever closer to the bomb site. Rexon will be vulnerable for a matter of moments. So he's relying on these 4 dead teammates now to give him information. Newers will look to get back closer to the bomb site as he realizes playing down below with that Frost shotgun will be to no avail. Rexon relied on Grixer and Surf. He's put his faith in very good hands, and now Newers has to approach the Devil Splits. One towards Jacuzzi, one towards Logi Door. There's almost no way for you to deal with an opportunity to get Hat back up, and you'll need a second gun, but that's a little bit of cause for concern as the bullets whiz through the soft wall right next to you. All the while, Canadian is just finding an opportunity to get the diffuser down. Yaga punished for his sins, and the newly revived Hat will join him shortly thereafter. Sitting on side of a mute jammer, Rexon will then find an opportunity to exploit the lack of attention to detail that they have. Gomez will fall at the hands of Surf, and Rexon saw the Wamai, but will actually let Newers escape. Down he goes. Newers with 2 kills. The impact will secure Surf and Canadian. Rexon makes up for it, though. He let Newers evade his grasp. He finds what remains of him, takes him down, and Grixer will get the final kill onto Yaga, as that's 3 in a row for Shopify Rebellion. Still alive, and they can easily retake. It really depends on how quickly Shopify Rebellion wants to get this plant down. It looks like it'll happen. Maybe not. Ambi is prepared and waiting. He gets 1 kill, 2 kills, answered back as Surf is holding court. OXG had a great start to this round, Jesse, but it might be over in the blink of an eye. Last one left is Diaz. He sees Canadian. Canadian sees him now as well, as Surf is just standing and waiting, giving nothing to Diaz. Canadian still protected here. This is very winnable for Diaz, if he plays it right, that is. You have to let Canadian plant at that point. Surf is not actively covering this, Jesse.
No, he's been very passive this entire time.
He's on the ground just chilling.
It's okay. It's all, like, where the fuck can he, like, bro, if you watch this screen, this motherfucker's dancing on you. No, I know, but like.
Again, that's your defuse kit down, that's your team leader down. That's also your case down inside of Church. That is a devastating position to be in. Ambi tries to take up the same space, but can't get it done. Hat with 2 kills so far, pulverizing Shopify Rebellion as they go for an opening into the bomb site. Rexon's position over towards blue, Jesse, has now been given away, and Oxygen are not moving a muscle here. Really good patience from them. As Grixer looks for an opening, 2 players inside a Church, and all they can do on the side of Shopify Rebellion is pray. Over in blue, Diaz over top of the kitchen hatch. He drops, down he goes. It won't be a flawless round by any stretch of the imagination, but an excellent way to dig yourself out of the hole you found yourself in. Aga, wasn't it?
They might be able to recover Rexon, though, still. He is in a pretty safe position. He can just get around the corner inside of 90. Looks like Grixer will pick him up.
Crawls on over. Now Gomez will assert himself as Ambi was trying to get back to the bomb site from downstairs. 4v4 as Canadian now eliminates Hat, and the advantage will go back to Shopify Rebellion. The bad news for OXG is that Clash is still on the board. Surf's strength will grow the deeper into this round we go, and there's only 10 seconds left. Oxygen seems trapped, trying to get into the bomb site. And just as in the previous round, Shopify Rebellion will sweep through the final set of kills. Main push through construction, either onto the window or through garage. They have a minute to do that, plenty of time.
Yeah, the main breach still being closed is a big problem for Oxygen. They have the hard breach, but I'm not sure that they can deal with the electricity. Those bandit batters from Surf still exist, and if they don't get that main wall open, the push will be very linear. I don't see anybody currently rotating to garage. Maybe Gomez, as I say this.
Down goes Rexin. Hope is still here for OXG to survive for a little bit longer, if not outright win. Grixer will smoke off the planet Diaz, and Newers follows up, fearless as ever. Now it means he can prevent a push, or at least do some damage in the process, for about 15 seconds. Surf is actually doing double duty now as he gets some strips torn through him. Down goes Grixer as Diaz's fall. Gomez also down. Banshee will give the position of Yago away as he's right next to the diffuser. Hat's the one with the kit, though. This is far enough back. Arm's length from Yaga. Canadian Surf, last two standing. Surf peeks for information. And now Canadian is trapped inside a dirt tunnel. No hope in hell for him to get out of his position. 3 favoring OXG. Ambi knows that there's somebody here. He wins the engagement against Gomez. Canadian was not far off. Canadian will now sound the alarm bells outside on the Raptors, but Newers walks in. Good God, 3 kills for OXG in very short order. And the 2 players off site are all that is left standing. Yaga reduces that to just Ambi, and Hat finds the final kill. 5 unanswered frags for OXG.
Now with 45 seconds, can they convert the execute? They're going to play kitchen hatch. They're going to have players main stairs, and Newers through blue.
They'll flash down, and Newers shreds through Grixer. Canadian with 2 kills so far. He's got all of them for his team in this round. He's down for the count. It's Rexin to now clutch as he tries to retake. A beautiful set of shots from Rexin. But now he has to deal with a Blackbeard one-on-one, and his position inside a church, well known. He has no read on Yaga. Holding down the angle on the right. Now Rexin gets a good idea, but a very, very tough shot will need to be made. Gunfire goes in. Yaga exposed for a second. Rexin will take up ground ever closer. Shotgun out. Trying to find Yaga, but Yaga's playing this one so well. Yaga's prepared and ready for it. 4 rounds in a row. OXG sends us to overtime. But you're running out of time. Only 30 seconds left.
You know exactly where he is. They have to put pressure on him quickly. Here come the flashbangs. That might be enough.
Oh my God. They're dropping anvils on Rexin, and finally one connects as Hat picks up his 2nd kill, and he can march forward with 13 to his name. Gomez will give her the free and clear read. Surf shuts him down. Back to a 3v3. Diffuser in the hands of Diaz, a split push, but they don't outduel Surf at all. OXG cannot Surf, and Shopify Rebellion move to map point again. Over to, oh my God, over towards the back of the bomb site. Rexin yet another. The 2 big threats down for the count. Yaga and Diaz are the only 2 players on OXG with a pulse still on them. 4 players, 5 players from Shopify Rebellion getting closer to the bomb site. Yaga, though, holding court. 2 players on the side of the Rebellion falter. Diaz will have to watch the hatch and blue, but there will be no drop. 10 seconds to go. Another from Yaga. There's no way. Looking for a 4th. He gets the down on Rexin.
What?
And the ace for the Yacht Dog. Neither team giving an inch with 30 seconds left in our final round of Clubhouse.
Diffuse kit's going to come kitchen. It's held by Hat. He's going to be the main point of focus. They have to shut him down on the Rebellion.
And it's time for Shopify Rebellion to litter the bomb site with everything that can stop this plant from occurring. Gomez eliminating Grixer. That's not good news. Now the drop from Hat will come in. He survives for now. The blitz is in the bomb site. Yaga has slipped through. Gomez gets one as well. Canadian, the most tenured player here. And it accounts to nothing.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
A flawless end to the series for OXG. Only moments after Yaga broke their backs with an ace. Shopify Rebellion goes home. OXG moves on.